This is serious. This is a set of Apapa and Arabambi and Aburi telling us that Obi has been sacked from obedience movement. Let's even hear them.
Breaking news. When I don't hear waiting, I hear. Hey! Breaking. Arise News is reporting this one. Nigeria media. Can you imagine? Obedient movement have sacked Peter Obi. How? Hey! Which faction of obedient movement is sacking Peter Obi? Like, there is nothing article and the Tinubu will not do to make sure that Obi is not on the ballot. What manner of desperation is this? My brothers and sisters, this news is just they drop na. And Arise TV just speak them, report them, and they are distributing it currently. That Peter Obi have been sacked. Peter Obi have been sacked by obedient movement. Please, I will show you the video. Hey. Tension everywhere. Tension, drama inside Nigeria. Drama in the contraption. You are sacking Obi. They are sacking Peter Obi. How? Sacking him, say what's happen. Let me read it, please. I play the video. Obedient movement to sack Peter Obi. They have to explain this thing further. Breaking 2027 pulse. Obedient movement rebrands, sacks Peter Obi, Yunusa. Okay. Ahead of the 2027 general elections, the Nigeria political space came under more tension on Thursday with the immediate disbandment of the obedient movement and expulsion of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, and one of his disciples, Yunusa Tanko, and all other persons appointed under the unauthorized leadership structure that emerged after the 2023 elections. Those behind the sacking precised the decision on political prostitution and its misuse for personal advantage and private gains. Consequently, the organization has been rebranded to the Obedient. My people understand what is going on here. They say that the so-called organization don't rebrand them from Obedient. You know, this Obedient is Obidents. Now they don't rebrand that to Obedient. Obedient is OBI, right? Now they say it's OBE. Obedient movement to disengage it from. They want to disengage it from Peter Obi and his loyalists. That they want to disengage that obedience from Peter Obi and his loyalists. Can you just imagine what audacity? Wait, several calls, SMS and WhatsApp messages to Obi and Yunusa were not replied. Speaking at a press briefing in Abuja to unveil the organization, the international coordinator of the Obedience Movement, the latest Obedience Movement, they said the Obedience Movement don't get new structure. That there's nothing like Obedience because they don't sack Peter Obi now. Dr. Barry Avotu Johnson clarified that it has not yet adopted any presidential candidate for 2027 and has ceased to have any dealing with the Labour Party. According to him, the rebranding was necessary because after the 2023 elections, the original vision and founding ideas of the Obedient Movement were no longer adequately represented by those who assumed control of this structure. Watch the video. Watch the video. You don't get what they're not going to use our money to. So they have sponsored another level of talks. Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar have sponsored talks to sack Peter Obi as the leader of Obedience Movement. Do they even know the meaning of obedience? Do they know the meaning of Obedience Movement? Please, my people, watch it.
Exhaustive consultations with the founding members, coordinators across Nigeria and the diaspora, and key stakeholders of this movement. We have reached a decisive resolution in the interest of justice, order, and organizational discipline. This is a breaking development. Effective immediately, the Obedient Movement worldwide, under its new structured leadership, hereby announced the dissolution of all previously constituted leadership structures that emerged outside the authority of the founding framework of this movement. Furthermore, in line with our commitment to accountability, transparency, and operational and organizational integrity, we hereby declare that all individuals who assume leadership positions or acted on behalf of the movement without the consent of its original founders are no more recognized in any capacity. In this regard, the movement formally withdraws recognition and membership status from the following individuals. Meaning that they are all expelled and remain expelled from the movement as leaders and members respectively. And number one on the list is the former Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, and Alhaji Yunusa Tanko, who is holding sway right now. He comes to online, comes to press conference and everything to be in charge. And we called on all members across the 774 local government areas in Nigeria. After the 2023 elections, we believed the original vision and founding ideas of this movement were no longer being adequately represented by those who assume control.
Una see, Obedient Movement is sacking Peter Obi. How? Make it make sense. And Arise News to share this news, and it's a sponsored news. Go and check it on Twitter. Go check their post on Twitter. It's sponsored by Atiku Abubakar. How will one boy sack Oga? How will will the children sack their father? Do they know the meaning of obedient? Do they know how obedient movement managed to come about? Obedient in the name of Obi. How Obi go sack himself? This is just like saying that Obi sack himself. Obedient belong to Obi. No Obi get them. No Obi gets obedient movement. This OBIDIENT, they brought out obedience from the name of Obi. That is why you cannot sack a man from what belongs to him. Obedience belongs to Obi, and nobody have right over it. Go and tell Atiku Abubakar that he has failed, and Tinubu. Can you people allow this man to drink water drink water and keep cup? That Obi will have to sack himself. Do they know the meaning of obedience? Obedience is for the youth, not elderly men. These people wait down for here. Are they not old people? See this old man, oh. See the old man where they read about youth. Obedience is for youth, Nigeria youth. And as since 2022, this thing starts. And one elderly man, one papa go wake up, they tell us say he don't sack Peter Obi. You want to sack a man from his own thing. Like you want to sack a man from his own house. Obi is obedient is Obi, and Obi is obedient. Hear it. Obedient is Obi, and Obi is obedient. You cannot sack a man from his own name. Now his name una one sack like this. And they say that it's no longer OOB, OBI, it's now OBE. Hey, agenda. You know, get waiting these people know. If these people see opportunity, they will stop Obi from existing. They will stop him from breathing. What did he do to you people? Kedi for Merunu. Oh yeah, now more na chop Obi, more na go collect his name. You people should remove the cloth where there for him body. You want to take everything. You don't want him to be on the ballot. You don't want him to contest. You don't want him to move around. You don't want him to enter your state. You don't want him to go to any place where he goes. They say they want to do conference. They will say, stop the thing. Block it. Don't give him the hall. He will not. If you give him the hall, we'll go come spoil the place. I don't get it. I do not get it. Now you don't sack him from his own name. When I see how these people are moving, you took everything from him and you say you will also take his own name because obedient is Obi name. You say you will take his own name. You want to sack him from his own name. Then put this man is since 1961. Will you take his birth certificate? Obedient is for the youth. Okay, as you don't remove the name, or you're going to sack all the obedient now, go sack obedient. Go to their houses. Go to the houses of obedient one after the other. And I believe this man where did this thing now? In child is obedient. Go and sack. Go to every house. Anybody will be obedient. Go arrest them. I think that one is more better. Anybody will say them be obedient. Go and sack them. Sorry, go and arrest them. Yes, you don't sack them, or you go and arrest them. Go to their houses. Go from one house to another house. Because majority of Nigerian youth are obedient. Go and arrest them in their houses. Tell them that they don't have rights to be called obedient. Come arrest me. Yes, I'm obedient. Come and take me. I'm obedient. Don't die Obi name. My own is OBIDIENT. Obedient. Una own will be OBEBIENT. Hey, contraption. Zoo. He's a jungle. He's a jungle for a reason. They will bring money and be sponsoring people. They will bring money and be doing irrelevant thing. Arise TV, una know the shame. Arise News, una also, you people have to even push this news too. That somebody sat on a table. Somebody sat on a chair. All of una media people with the camera and microphone, una no get work. Look at how then they sack people from their villages. We know they see una cover. Now, something as irrelevant as a man. Somebody will not get any other thing where he do, other than moving from one politician house to another, looking for faction where he go form. When I carry microphone, put for him mouth. Just that he said that he is sacking Peter Obi. Now the kind of news where they sweet now. This is the type of news that sweet this news media. Now when all on a headlines carry Obi, if on a headline no carry Obi, that particular post no go move. Why? Why? It's not only Nigerian politicians that is after Obi, including the media houses and Nigerian journalists. A journalist somebody go come for TV station. You want to ask them about Nigeria economy. They will leave that question about Nigeria economy and insecurity. The next thing where you go, yes, what do you think about Obi? What do you think about Obi is the next thing? Is Obi insecurity? Is Obi the economy of Nigeria? Because these stations or these journalists or I don't know, these media houses, they feel if you don't put Obi in any subject, any discussion, that thing no go sweet, you no go get weight. Somebody invites a guest for their show. They are talking about relationship. They don't have any other thing. Like it's not about Obi. From relationship to Obi, from entertainment discussion to Obi. Now, Arise News, and I then carry this one. You want to sack? You have sacked Peter Obi. Oh yeah, come on, go and sack all the obedience wait there for the one or two places where they do their things and live their life. So my brothers, now the breaking news. Everything about Obi, they watch them. Everything. Just look at how one particular man is getting different places. From different angle. I tell you, people say that they are firing Peter Obi from all cylinders. All the time when they're there for their house, they are planning on what they will do to Obi. Their plan is waiting they go do Obi. And I think Obi will Gorodeshi. Because by now, somebody don't fall sick. Because there's this type of attack where you go to get. You will just fall sick. Oh yeah, man, I change the name. If you change the name, go and change it from his certificate. Because Obi means obedience. Obedience means Obi. You cannot sack a man from his name. a jungle for a reason.
Yes, so this is the very news that some people gathered themselves and said Obi has been sacked from obedient movements. APC article group creates faction. And they create faction. Okay. Like somebody always said that obedience is not a movement. It's not a, people don't even know themselves. They just align with Obi individually. There's no way they say, oh, we are holding meeting for Obi and all of that. People do not even want to associate with anybody. They just align with Obi, and that's why you see that anywhere he goes, people go with him without even getting shishi. The thing is baffling the likes of the supporters of Atiku and Tinubu. That people just on their own, somebody just having this organic supporters. So these people now, the likes of Arabambi, they are, you see now, they don't even know, because I'm sure the time is going to be too short for them to start planting nonsense in NDC again. And that is why Obi has really outsmarted all of them. Like somebody was giving analysis that Obi had already pre-planned this NDC. It's just that he wanted to leave APC, he wanted to leave a Labour Party just to be in a party like a ADC and just be looking at them, that in case if anything he will go back to his bank, back up. And if he had gone to NDC immediately, it would have given this Tinubu and his devilish followers or group to be able to have enough time to plant people and do the unthinkable. But that is not going to happen. So that's why they are now looking for way to, the backbone, his backbone, they want to scatter it. They always tell us that it's a president, online president. Nine people they sit down like this, they discuss about. We know that they are just lying. That is the fact. Tell them that Obedience is not a political party. Obi is contesting under NDC. Okay, it's not possible. Obi is a spirit. Nobody can destroy him. They should not worry. We are okay. Okay is Obi and Kwakwansu. Fake news. They are making Obi more popular because the grace of God is upon him. Currently, Obi is the most popular politician in Africa, and that is it. You cannot rule that out. Tinubu, shame on you. Shame on you. Well, where is Obedience office? I don't know. Obedience now. Obi's name they used to do the name Obedience. Obi is the movement. I don't even know what they are talking about. Honestly speaking, it is so ridiculous. Obedience is a spirit. Nobody can capture it or stop it. I mean nobody. No matter how they try, it is really organic. They no get say. They don't have say and they will never have say.